I started my Bible journaling journey 5 months ago. Getting started was kind of rough at first. I didn't know where to start. I didn't know what would look good. But then as time went on and as I began to fill up my pages, I realized that this was something personal between me and God. This is something that my kids and my grandkids can look back on and see that I did. This is something that is intimate. And it doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be like the next person's Bible journaling experience. So before we get started, I want to show you guys some of the supplies that I'm going to be using in this video. I'm going to be using these Tombow calligraphy pens / markers. They have a thin side for you to write with. And then they also have a thick side for you to write with as well. You can color with these. These are water-based and they are perfect for watercolor, which is something that I'm going to be showing you guys today. And it came with 6 colors. And then I also picked up these stencils. And when you guys see my next video, which will be a Bible journaling flip through, you guys will see pieces in there that I have done with these specific stencils. Q-tips for blending when we get to the watercolor process. One of the ways that I like to Bible journal is by doing a daily devotion. So I use my Holy Bible app and then I go and click on the plans that I'm doing. And right now I'm doing this motherhood devotion. And so I read the devotional and then I look and see what scriptures are going to be mentioned in the devotional. And I actually go into my Bible journaling Bible and flip to those pages, and that is where I do the art and the notes for that specific devotion. I actually did watercolor on this page, and I also did a devotion on this page as well. Some people have separate Bibles. They have a study Bible, they have a Bible journaling Bible, and then a Bible that they don't mark up. This one is my study Bible and my Bible journaling Bible. I mark it up, I mark up the margins, I put notes in it, I put art in it, and this is my Bible. So I think I'm gonna do a purple, pink, and then this darker pink. So at this point, you're just gonna wanna take your markers and just start coloring wherever. Obviously you can choose what colors you wanna use, but it does not have to be perfect. You can be as sloppy or as messy or as intentional as you want to be. This is your art, this is your Bible, and you can do whatever you want with it. Just remember, the more colors you add, that's the more color you have to blend, and the less color that you have, that's the less color that you have to blend. So moderation is everything. So at this point, I decided to start adding some blue in because blue, pink, and purple go very well together. And I think this is going to be my cotton candy piece. Another thing that you're going to remember in a few seconds here, I'm going to start spraying the Bible. You can separate the pages with a couple pieces of paper, cardboard, or your choice of napkins, or basically anything that you can think of to keep it from bleeding through. If you don't mind that and you're like me and you like abstract art, it's going to bleed through and it's going to create kind of like a splatter paint effect, and I love the way that that looks. So now that you've pretty much gotten all your color on there, you're going to want to start spraying in sections. You don't want to spray the whole page because you don't want the colors to just start bleeding together, however they may. So that's what you're seeing me do here, and I'm starting to blend my colors together. So now I'm just blending everything together, doing some final touches, and if I see places that are bare, I'm just filling those in, and if there are places that are more saturated than others, I'm also taking Q-tips and just trying to blend those colors together and make it as smooth as possible. And at this point, you're pretty much done, and you're just gonna wait for it to dry. Another thing that you're going to want to remember is that watercolor always dries lighter than what it looks like while it's wet. So this is the art piece that we just did. and it's pretty much dried. But as you can see, yeah, it's kind of like a cotton candy theme. The camera really isn't doing much justice for it, but it looks beautiful in person. The colors have blended together beautifully, and it's just a beautiful work of art. And it doesn't take long. I think it took about 10 to 15 minutes just for it to get this dry. And it's such a great way to express yourself and your art style. And obviously there's other ways that you can do watercolor, but this is just great for those of you who are beginning your Bible journaling journey. So if you guys like this video, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and head over to my Instagram page if you have any questions about the markers or the supplies that I showed you in this video, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions and or send you a link. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.